Okay, this is a message that's supposed to shock you guys. Socks off. You got some karmic divine masculines that are waking up. Some of them it's a group that isn't, and they don't have no plans on waking up. They're just gonna be miserable here on earth and then pass on and still be miserable. My thing is, I said in my message on my community board, is no child that's born is a mistake. Rather, it's out of demonic, sinful reasons or whatever. And then we also, demonic spirits and different things can be transferred over to your seed, even at birth. You could be so damn demonic, and if you're here for nothing but darkness and Satan, your child is going to be like that as well. Everyone is here on earth is not of light. They're not of spirit of light. They're not of trying to raise the vibration of this universe. They're not here to do anything good. They were purposely birthed into this world to try to stop God's plan, but you can't. They were birthed inside this world to come inside this world to cause havoc, to cause destruction, to cause turmoil, and so forth. And that's just period. And they're unbelievers. They were Satanists at birth because their parents were. Their parents had that inside of them. Then as the child, they birthed the child out into the universe, gave birth to them. They began to teach them learned behaviors that are even more demonic and Satanist, to cause destruction, to treat people ugly, to be prejudiced, to be narcissistic, to be, and that's all they know. And they are straight Satanists, and they're here to sabotage and destroy and bring destruction and so forth. But they're being used by Satan, and Satan's gonna use them to take themselves out. Like, most of the time, they are people that just cause harm and destruction to themselves. They take themselves out, and a lot of times, guys, if you know, like I know, it don't be in a pretty way. It be very harsh and bad, it be something like when, some of these people don't even realize what they be doing. And I'm just going to use the example because God was showing me examples some years ago, like 5 years, when I asked him of different situations and about people not believing in the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Outside of that, you're working out of a demonic dark force. Everyone have the spirit of light in them. It's how you apply it. It's how you use it. It's how you operate out of it. Period. You can use it for darkness or you can use it for light. It's up to us. Okay? So, I was asking God or whatever about this certain situation. And God began to speak to me and tell me, some people you have or whatever, and every last one of us have a number on us. One day you could be here, one day you could be gone, but don't be so cocky, because when you get too big-headed and all of that and you're doing too much, there's no one can take us up out of here but the Holy Spirit, God, his son, or the Holy Spirit. And he can come at, and it can come at any time. I don't know why people choose to play with the Spirit of the Lord. It's other gods that people believe in here, but he said outside of him, you can even go look it up in the dictionary. It will explain to you what spirit is. I don't know why y'all don't understand. When it's spiritual, it's spiritual. And if you thinking on anything outside of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit, it is a spirit of darkness or a false god or something. I don't know why people choose. Every day we try to blame God for taking our loved ones. Our loved ones is going to leave anyway. Everyone got to leave. We feel that we have been done wrong. We haven't received some type of justice. We choose to go to blaming God. And God have nothing to do with taking our loved ones. Sometimes our loved ones actually, sin will take you out of here. So you need to start blaming the devil, the enemy. Sin will take you up out of here quicker than you know. Being toxic, being ugly. And a lot of times those are premature deaths. That wasn't even your number or your time to go. You caused that to happen to self. You let the devil used you up to the point of no return. Till he just took you on up out of here. You was being used by him anyway. By darkness, by Satan, by all of that. So he just allowed you, he used you up and then get rid of you. And it's Satan that's doing this stuff. God have nothing, Satan is doing these things. God have nothing to do with it. Period. Because God will come to us and warn us and send people and show us what we're doing. All of that. He showed everyone, so can't no one pretend they don't know. He shows everyone. He shows all of us what we're doing. So, like I say, I was asking God before, and he was telling me, he said, yeah, when you choose to be toxic and you're being guided by Satan or driven by darkness or doing stuff to use your energy in a dark way, or what God was saying, you'll notice or whatever, like, take for instance someone on the highway and they have a wreck and the diesel that they're driving or the car they drive just go up into flames. That person got an instant death and then went by fire. We got to be careful. You got people that die or whatever that can leave this earth, just drop dead. I mean, it was a very beautiful woman that, like a couple of years ago or whatever, it wasn't nothing wrong with her. She was in Walmart and just dropped dead. God could take you out of here like that where it just not be painful at all. You just go because, he don't want you to have to suffer. Then God, another way, he dies slowly. God can keep you here for doing all the evil, bad stuff you do, just tormenting you daily, sitting you somewhere up off in a nursing home or something, just punishing you where you can't even remember anything. You don't even know what the hell you doing. And you may go through risk going through or whatever. You might end up in a nursing home or whatever where literally people may not ever find out for years or whatever that they at that particular nursing home, they abusing elderly people out there and you're one of them. And you're getting tormented and abused for the abuse and bad stuff that you did to people when you could remember. when God was giving you your right, stable mind to do right with your energy or whatever, but you chose to be toxic or ugly or rape or molest or kill, steal, or destroy, God could just leave you here to die slow. God could leave you here with a terminal illness where you're dying slow for the rest of your life. And basically, you in your mind, because you're spiritually blind and or whatever, in your mind, you feeling that you living or you having life, but all in a sense, like you're still stuck with something that's miserable or something that's gonna hurt, that's gonna your attachment that you're stuck to for the rest of your life, or having to go do treatments or do this or do that, and people consider that as life, and they still continue and getting the knowing that it's still misery because these drugs and pills, just like the same thing that they're saying about corona, the shot and all of that. You don't know what side effects is gonna do to people. I heard the other day, like someone came in the store or whatever talking about or whatever, like people not even letting people know that's up in office or whatever of the side effects and things that really the corona doing to them, and they having some like major side effects to do with the corona shot or whatever. So people sit up here every day and they do things or whatever, and you may be left here getting tormented on earth daily for using your energy in the wrong way. We never know how that is going to come back. That's why we have to be careful what we do to people and how we're using our energy. Like, it's all to do with your mental. Like, I don't know what it is with these men too, and women, like, we go through it because we are accepting. We're more emotional and accepting and looking over things and trying to be the bigger people, to love people where they're at and loving people as they are. And in that alone or whatever, it's getting us secondhand deals and to be treated less than, even if you have children and all of that, when you really deserve the world. Like, it's sickening. All of these systems are broken systems that need to be fixed, and it's going to take work, and it's starting with you. We don't need people with negative energies and bodies and that don't love people and love themselves and that are narcissistic in this world to continue to hurt people and break, operate out of these broken systems that we don't need, that's in play. They're backwards. They're wrong. Your thinking is wrong. Your mental is off. You are not better than no one because more or less you have children or you don't. It's no unequality in the Lord. It's no unequality in the light. It's no unequality of light. In darkness, yeah. You can treat people secondhand and underneath and all of that all you want because you're trying to put yourself up higher and above somewhere that you don't belong. You just want to be entitled and egotistical and come with your pride and your ego, which is a sickness. Get the fuck out of here. We don't need people with that type of energy because you have no unconditional love for no one. You are a broken system that are sent out, that is operating out of darkness, that will cause havoc towards other people that could be emotional, unconditional, loyal, loving, kind people that deserve legitimate love. But because of your stinky thinking and your broken system that people have allowed you to operate out of and make yourself feel superior than everyone else because, I'm superior, I don't have any kids, and feel the need that think that you can judge or belittle. That's a broken system. If God didn't want people to have kids, he would have never created us to be able to do as such. And then again, as I was stating, some people are birthed and made all out of darkness. They are from Satan. They're going to go back to Satan, and they came here to kill, steal, and destroy, and to manipulate and feel that they're superior and that they could treat people unequal and unfair and judge you by your skin tone and all these broken systems. No, we don't need that in this world. It's killing off people. There's another thing here that eventually, here pretty soon, this is what this whole message was about. I gave y'all the game on this, and y'all need to start giving back too. Stop taking from people if you're not a giver, because you don't deserve to use anything that belongs to them, and God is going to come deduct from your ass. Period. I don't have to say a word to you. You can reach and grab and snatch and take and do whatever you think you feel that you're doing to get away with my items, but it's going to be consequences and repercussions for my items. Period. Energetically, spiritually, darkly, lightly, however you want to take it. It's the intent that's in your body that's going to carry out the bill of sale that you stole. Okay? You want to build you a sale out of my items, you're going to pay. You're going to pay. You got paid off of it, and you're going to pay for it. Okay? So, anyway, this is not anything I'm just speaking. I mean it. I don't have to threaten anyone. I will see it. If I don't see it, you will see it. You will know it. Period. Then you got some masculine. Karmic masculines, a group of them, and masculines that are common substance that are trying to, because now the fire is up under their asses. They feel the need. I got to awaken. I got to, I got to elevate. I got to get on another vibration because this is kicking my ass. I can't do it anymore. And they know the heat is under that ass, that honey. So these are people that God are forcing to change their ways. You got some that will be coming or whatever. Now you got gay men or whatever here in the near future, because the straight men, they're not going to stop. They're going to have to be stopped. Because as long as women and men allow them to be down low, sneak, cheat, sleep with women, men, whatever, and they get away with it forever, and no one, stop them, it's gonna keep a repetitive karmic cycle and cycles going on for duration. So what's gonna start happening now, the gay men that are trannies and such and such and such are now they're going to get so fed up with straight men that are down low and all of this that's not going to quit messing with going back and forth from men to women, or whatever. They feel what I'm starting to hear, what Spirit have told me, tranny and gay men and all of that, they are going to start feeling, because they're going to, the heat is going to get up under their ass as well. And they're going to be getting dogged out and treated so bad and so low by these gay down, these straight down low men or whatever that are sleeping with women and men or whatever. They're going to get so fed up or whatever and be getting dogged out and treated secondhand and underhand or whatever, they're not going to stop. So the tranny and gay men are going to start trying to vent and go back towards women and want to date women again. It's gonna be a system that's been broken for years, that is about to start causing havoc, and people are gonna be so over oppressed, PSTD out, anxiety out. They're gonna be overwhelmed. They're gonna be beaten down in their spirit. They're gonna be on a low vibration where they don't know. They're gonna be so miserable. They ain't gonna know what to do with themselves, that they are about to start running. They feel the need to be like this. Oh, if he can do it and mess around with women and me too, then I can do it too. And the tranny men and the gay men are going to start wanting to be attracted and mess back around with women, all because down low men are doing it too. They're gonna start doing like the down low straight men are doing, because it's gonna get too overwhelming. It's overwhelming now. They can't tame the beast. And the beast is that demon, the sickness, the mental sickness, the mental prison that entrap you to make you lead you to think or believe, because some type of unhealed childhood wound, trauma that hurt you so bad that you couldn't get over, that mixed up your mind, confused your mental to make you lead you to believe it, into thinking that you want to have sex with the same sex anyway. It's all bad, and I'm telling you, it's gonna happen. It's happening over here in this city now. It is gay tranny men that have did hormone work, all of that, got boobs, all of that, and they're jumping up in freaking women inboxes and stuff and all this and that. Not me, but I'm hearing it more over here where I live at. This is not a joke. I got females sending me the messages, and the niggas is talking about the gay and tranny men. They're tired of niggas bullshit, and they want to like date women again. Boy, y'all. If this resonates, somebody tell me if you have heard it over there in your neck of the woods. But it's about to get real around here. It is karmic gay tranny men, and some of them went that way, and they hadn't had children by women before they decided to go in that direction, to be a gay or a tranny or whatever. And like, they're gonna be forced, because it's gonna get so miserable and toxic that they're gonna be like, F this. But the women aren't gonna want them anymore. They see them as the devil. Guys, that's some tea for your ace. Y'all let me know in the comment section about this mess, because bye. Y'all have a blessed night.